two of the wise, one dead city, and a wager that ends tonight with something sweet. Last we left Galadriel and the Witch-King, the main course was done, and the verdict fell to you. By a slender margin, you gave the second round to the Witch-King, for the lady faltered over her quail, and the dead thing across the fire did not. So the score stands even, 1-1. Tonight they lay down the last course, the dessert, and this sweet ending decides the whole wager. Whoever takes it, takes everything. I shall try to be fair, though I have walked in Lothlorien, and my heart is not a neutral thing.
I am Galadriel, and tonight I do not cook to win. I cook to remember what warmth is, in a place that has forgotten it. I set before you an elderflower and wildflower honey-baked custard, cream and new milk steeped with elderflower gathered at the wood's edge, yolks of the palest gold, wildflower honey, the colour of first light. It is baked slow in a bath of warm water so that it sets as soft as a held breath and never breaks. A small thing, a gentle thing. That is the whole of my answer. I begin with patience, as I begin all things. The cream and the milk go into the pan together, and I bring them only to the edge of a tremble, never to a boil, for a boil would coarsen them. In goes the elderflower, dried and pale. I take the pan from the heat, and I cover it, and I wait. 15 minutes, while the flowers give the cream their small perfume, a scent like the wood in the hour before dawn. There is no hurrying this. The flower gives what it gives in its own time. I have learned, at last, to let it. Now the care that cannot be rushed. I whisk the yolks and one whole egg with a breath of salt, gently, so that no air troubles them. Then I temper. The warm cream poured into the eggs in a thin thread, my hand never still, so the yolks are warmed and never scrambled. I strain it once more, for smoothness is a kind of honesty. The cups go into a deep dish, and I pour warm water halfway up their sides. A bath, so the custard cooks by gentle warmth and not by force. Low heat, a loose veil of foil, and time. Always with me, time. My custards come from their warm bath trembling, only just set, the centre still holding a soft motion, like the surface of still water touched by a single word. I let them cool, and I do not crown them with fire, nor with fury. A thread of wildflower honey, warmed only enough to fall. A few petals, if the wood has given any. That is all. The dish should taste of restraint, of everything I chose not to add. In Lothlorien, we learned that the last gift a cook can give is to know when to stop. I stop here. It is finished, and it is quiet.
A gentle thing. Yes. That has always been your weakness, lady. Gentleness, where there should be will. I am the Lord of Minas Morgul, and I do not coax. I command. Behold, a Blackberry and Damson Compote over a Scorched Black Cardamom Custard. Cream drowned in the smoke of cardamom, dark as the space between the stars, set cold and set hard. Then I take the flame to its surface until it blackens and cracks. You bake your little cup and pray that it holds. I burn mine, and I dare it to fail. While she waits upon her flowers, I break something. Black cardamom, whole pods, hard as beetles, and I crush them under the flat of the blade until they split and breathe out their smoke. Into the cream they go, and I drive the heat higher than she would ever dare. Let it simmer. Let the smoke bleed black into the white. This is not perfume. This is possession. The cream will not smell of dawn when I am done with it. It will smell of the long night that has no dawn, the night my city keeps. I strain the pods away. What remains is dark, and it is mine. I have no patience for baths. I thicken my custard on the fire itself, sugar and cornstarch beaten into the smoking cream, stirred until it grips the spoon and holds. Into the cups, and into the cold to set, firm enough to strike. And then the part I favour. I take a naked flame and run it across the surface until the sugar blackens into a crust you must break to enter. She bakes a thing to be cradled. I forge a thing to be broken. And now, the blood. Blackberries and damson plums, simmered with a bite of lemon until they thicken into a reduction dark and glossed, the colour of a wound that will not close. I take the flame once more to each custard until the tops are black and blistered, and then I drown them, the fruit running down into the cracks that I have made. My dessert does not whisper of restraint. It remembers everything. Every cold year, every siege, every name the living have forgotten. Eat it and taste the dead city.
And so the cooking is done. Both of the wise have laid down their tools, the pale cup and the burnt one, side by side on the cold stone table, waiting. I have watched a great many cooks in my long years, dear listener, and I will tell you plainly, though perhaps I should not, there is a kind of courage in gentleness that the loud ones never understand. The lady's custard makes no noise at all, but then the Witch-Kings did not falter either, not once, and honesty compels me to say so. 2 dishes, 1 wager, and the whole of it now rests on which sweetness you believe.
Tonight in the Hall of Fire, we eat what the wood has given us. Flour, honey, cream, and a little thyme. The cup is pale porcelain. The custard within is the colour of dawn. I made nothing here to wound you, only to warm you for a moment against the long dark. That has always been enough. Taste it and remember warmth.
And I and Minas Morgul dine alone with the dead. The plate is a shard of bone china, cracked, as all things here are cracked. The dark is on my tongue, burnt sugar, black cardamom, the blood of the fruit. It is not warmth. Warmth was never mine to keep. But it is true. And there is a cold honesty in that, which the living have long forgotten. Taste it, if you dare.
Both dishes are eaten, and the wager is done. You gave the first round to Galadriel, the second to the Witch-King. This last, deciding round, by the plain truth of what was cooked, falls to the Lady of the Golden Wood. Her custard held. His broke. Galadriel takes the wager, 2 rounds to 1, and I will not pretend that I am sorry. By the old law, the Witch-King must yield to her a Morgul blade, that cold knife of the dead city. But do not rest easy. Beyond the servant stands the master. Next, the lady faces Sauron himself, the Dark Lord of Mordor. Both recipes wait at recipyapp.com. Other apps run on your phone. Recipy runs your kitchen. And thus the wager closes. May your hand be steady. May your fire be clean, and may your verdict, when it falls, be just. Namarie.
Subscribe, that we may meet again at the next Middle-earth meal.